Alright. Good evening. Trying a few more attempts at Covenant 10. But probably not with Ekka. I did a bit too much of that. I don't actually know what I want to go with, so just random me. We have... That's Baron and the Reforms. Yeah, Baron Grail. Let's see what we get. The attached equipment gains +3 permanently ability Devour. Sacrifice an assistant, gain their power. I think I'm gonna go with the Artificer. Monstrosities enter with spikes 7. You know what? When you play a unit card or random card in hand is reduced to 0. That could be also good, but I think I'll enter with the spikes. Now, the assistants, I am pretty sure, count as coming in and then equipping immediately. And then this guy, and finally this guy. I'm gonna need some monstrosity, so if I check, the erratic assistant is a 9-1. If we do that, 12, perfect. That's a reanimate, that's fine. I should still play the assistants in front now, think about it. Alright. I don't actually remember whether I did this Grail already. I don't think I've played Baron Grail all that much. +9. Equipped, apply 8 to friendly units. Okay. It would also not be too bad. Just gonna give you that. Get me a draft back. The problem is that it will summon my... It will summon the assistants back, which ain't that great. Because the assistants basically just... They're a 0-1 without their equipment. That is the problem on them. Wonderful. But I also kind of want to just... Also 30 gold, I'll take that. I also kind of just want to make sure... Plan 25 to 5 damage. I'll take my reanimate. And, perfect, I molded for my drafts specifically. Perfect. I'm gonna give this guy Titan Knight. Now, they recently buffed this dude, but they only gave him like +3/+3 when he... No, they changed him from 6/6 to 12/12. The +3/+3 is still the same as before. However, with spikes and Titanite, he should be pretty good. And he does have spikes. He do be having spikes. Now, I will... Apparently not. Well, that's good enough. Right, play the assistants here, here, and here. Get me a draft back who will tank both of those. And now... You're Artificer, which means I kind of want you on the same floor as Pincushion. There's actually a new equipment for the I forgot. We just do not deal damage to you, huh? Oh, because you get healed. I think that's fine, honestly. Toss the Ember. Mold me back the big draft. Scissor hands. Wonderful. Lovely. Pincushion doing good work. I'll take a Sanguine Assistant. I'll probably take all of the assistant. There is a new item, a new equipment for the Melting Remnant, specifically. Armor 40, reanimate again, armor 40. Unfortunately, you're a bit big. And I do have a tank already. If I could get sweep on this guy, that would be amazing. I'm gonna bring him along anyway. Copy a card 5 times. Would I want to copy anything 5 times? Not really. Honestly, I kind of want to get rid of stuff. Maybe Forevermore. I think I'll copy the Forevermore. Because if I play them, it's just gone. So we'll be fine. Could have spell cost -1. No, I'm gonna remove. I don't think there is any spell I currently have that I really care about. And the Forevermore is that's just 6 reanimates on my tank. If you have no units on the floor, Archaon deals damage. That's not great. You have 6, you have 5, you have 6, right. So you down here, you down here. The Plague Doctor goes somewhere else. And we can just play the assistants in front. And we can equip the Scissor Hands to Pincushion. We do have space for a bit more money up here. Yeah. Okay, he does go on that floor. This is what, 7, 16, 25... Lady Assistant. All of the stuff just goes on that dude. Right, this way the steward survives. Tossed up more Scissor Hands. Start reforming the draft. He gets a reanimate, that is enough. Sanguine Assistant and the Erratic Assistant. Wonderful. Final wave, unfortunately. Is that enough? Probably not, but if I... Yeah, that was a random one, right? If I had a normal reform, that might have actually worked out. Not a great start. Not a great start to this. Absolutely not. Right. Random again. What do we have? The normal awoken and the normal banished. We do have a shift here. Revenge cultivate 2. Rejuvenate deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. How many rejuvenate spells do I have? The normal restores, but that's about it. Advance. What else do you have to do? I could take the cultivate if I want to focus on a single strong unit. I think I'll take the rejuvenate. Sting spells get extra power. Get a Vine Mother. If I could get a Vine Mother, that would actually be kinda neat. Alright, over here. And then we can just start shifting on the top floor. Sharpen is actually kind of neat for her. Just from the get-go. That is surprisingly... That was a surprisingly good first fight. I'll definitely take a sting. And I will take a wind blade. Battle Dancer. Get me a multi-strike on you. Yeah, so you get more valor. If I said I want to get to Vine Mother, I should have of course gone for, you know, the Awoken banner, but I didn't think. Now we can start with this. If I could make the sharpens cheaper, that would be great. Oh, that's unfortunate. Didn't quite pay attention there. The Valor only giving the frontline unit additional armor is a bit sad, not gonna lie. But also quite understandable. Right, this isn't looking too hot. $202 damage, that is not enough. First combat was okay, second not so much. Oh, Awoken level up. Edge Prayer. I didn't have that yet? Maybe I should focus on leveling up the other clowns. Not really. What do we have? The normal... No. Talos and the normal... So the Moonlight... Friendly unit can +5/+5 with the only unit friendly unit on the floor. That's not gonna happen, like... It's just simply not gonna happen. Sure, give me that Celebrate. It's not gonna trigger. Pretty sure. I don't think I even have a good tank yet. What units actually have a battle dancer, and that's basically it. Didn't want to play this guy up there. No, actually I can play him up there now I think about it. If I do this... Nope, that does not count as a move. I think what I want to do is just full stack the entire train with Faye. If you move down, you do, and then I can ascend you, and then you get it again. That's honestly kind of funny. Probably not great or relevant in any manner, but kind of funny nonetheless. Right, just inspire. Just gonna get that guy out of there. Like, we don't even deal 63 damage. 65 damage. We are gonna kill him? Huh, interesting. Unfortunately... Oh well, he gets it, and he's the one that counts. And Talos gets it. Yeah, that's fine. Cleave, liquid courage. Yep. Moon Pixie for conduit. Good tank. Good tank. Need to give her, if possible, just Titanite and more health. And then she should actually just deal with most of the stuff that comes along. You and you. You here and you here. So this guy has haste, yeah. I think they only have 1 health, don't they? The Moon Pixie doesn't fit. Unfortunate. Well, I can just go ahead and kill you, can't I? Kill this guy when he moves up. Always kill the stupid haster. Unfortunately, Ascent because she also buffs it, meaning that it would kill her even harder. Unfortunately, the Battle Lancer is really not getting his money's worth. Like, he wants to dance, and we do not allow him to. I'm probably gonna not have him on the main floor. You go away. If I find something else. Well, he kills all of us. How much damage do you do? 5, so you deal in 10 damage increments, meaning you currently have 42, you have 20. Yeah, that is not quite enough. Grant quick. Does that help? Maybe. Give armor or apply haste? I think I take the Silver Strike. That is so much junk already in my deck, but I have to do. Oh shit! Death Dancer. Whenever I don't have shit to shift with, I get the dances. I'm gonna need equipment. Spells, I don't care. Like, this event, the problem I have with this event is that I personally don't really play for expensive spells, so whenever it shows up, I'm just like... Okay. Can't really do anything with that, but thanks, I guess. Get both of those embers out of here. And this guy. Actually, no. Get one Valor out. One Inspire. Alright. Rage 4 on Siphon. That, I feel, is like the least offensive of them. Oh yeah, you're the... I'm probably not gonna equip the Penitent's Bloodsuit to one of mine. Hit. Dancer. You. I want to place something, one of the small units up there if I can. And I guess it's Conduit. Right, you get the shift damage. And then you go up here. And we just inspire a bunch. It's always these 5 damage, so... Inspire him. Unfortunately, I also don't have any trample yet, meaning I'm gonna need... what I need is, frankly, just equipment. Alright. Kill this guy. You have a 30 damage healer. Or rather, a healer that heals for 30 health. Kill that. Unfortunately, that is a loss, once again. I actually... Okay, because Thalos still lived, it actually gave the +2/+6 to everyone. That's kind of funny. You lost, here, have a reward. Loam Coat. Love seeing Loam Coat. It's also, it's boat. Rally +1 permanently, or slay friendly units propagate. They, I think, changed one of his things into an ability. No, onto a Siphon. Spawn 3. Troops at +3. I would have loved this guy. In this case... What do we have? We have the Hell on. That means I can give him Rage. Create a permanent copy of the first consume card played each battle. Sure. I can give him Rage. And that allows him to kill more things, which in turn allows him to propagate more. Which in turn gives him more rage to allow him to kill more things. The question is, how quickly can we give him rage? Like the D12 damage if I have spawn. Like they're all gonna die. Boat will make sure of that. Now the question I actually have. If I have boat out and he kills something, if I have the other path with the Siphon, Does he first create them and then propagate, or does he first propagate and then spawn them with the siphon? Yeah, kill this guy. Those healers are annoying as fuck every single time. I need some way to increase his damage. Well, apparently the damage is high enough. A boat. Like, with a loam coat, he's basically already unkillable. Propagate 2 on all units, spawn 4. I'll propagate 2 on all units and hope I get some rage somehow. Branded warrior, for example, would be great. Does he actually propagate friendly units? Propagate 1. So, Hellhorn and the Underlegion. What would I get? So I get region. I get me units. What could we get? Region. And I think that's actually basically it on them. Spikes. If we have a Balmabello. Then of course we have equipment, which is just the region again. Rooms, which is also just propagate more. No specific blights or scourges. Okay. I didn't know you could filter for that. Room. Friendly units can reach 2 on strike and revenge. That would be kinda neat. The armor for more armor. Unfortunately, armor still does not get propagated. And then the stuff you have is basically just armor, which doesn't get propagated, and rage. Yeah. I think I'd look for a branded warrior. And no luck. Do I want a steelworker instead? I think I can take a steelworker instead. Spells. I do like the proliferate. I'm gonna make that cheaper because it's also consumed. So if the twin mine should copy one with copy a propagate with 0 cost, which in turn is actually kind of neat. So here is the problem with the steelworker. The steelworker gives armor, but with the loam coat with regen we are most likely already tanky enough that that really does not matter. Perfect. The problem is now just making sure that boat actually gets the kills. Kill that dude. Well, that did nothing. More conscripts. On break. Minus 58, I'll take that. And yeah, that just clears. The rage room I think I'd actually prefer here over the grow room. Do I take a spawning pods or another proliferate or neither? I'm not really going for spawning right now, so Ritual of Battle. Branded warrior. A worthy sacrifice, many lives of fecundity, neither of them. Upgrade a spell to gain holdover. Plus -1 on the Ritual of Battle. I hoped for... Actually, I can maybe just give it Consume. And have it be free. You deal damage to the pyre. I think I have enough health to just survive that. So I'm not too worried at this point. The problem is, again, getting boat to actually kill people. And they kill all on this floor. Well, I kind of expected that. And in this case, I think boat should get a kill here. Actually, maybe 2. No, he doesn't. He gets a kill. But, well, that still gives me rage. And now in this case, he deals 27, and then he kills everyone. Yeah, perfect. Kill the shield boy. Put something in front. And with that, I'm pretty sure we should actually just be fine. Okay, final wave, that's good. Just toss this one. So, while the Branded Warrior himself doesn't really give us rage anymore, this guy proliferating already gives us enough rage. I love that. I still think I'd want to give him double strike. Enemy units propagate forward, a copy of this too. Nah. Ooh, Balma Bello is a good unit to have. Get me Ember. Now the problem is I have to get Balma Bello in front of the other unit, of the, here. Do I want equipment or a room? Money? I need a heal, I think. Give me the, show me an event. Entropic Stone, triple stack, -4, +5, like 36. And we get unpurgeable reserve spells in your deck cost +1. Like, even the triple stack, I don't think is that relevant. First spell each turn has -1 for each, for every 5th. Actually, let me just check first to get the heal. Light Forge. This is the Siphon. Troops at +1 per stack, or propagate 2. Now, for every kill this does, it adds 2 stacks. Which this does as well, but this also gives Rage and Regen. I think I'll prefer that. Equipped units can armor. I don't really have... Well, I have 2 equipments actually. Yeah, give me that, and I think I'll keep my money. Six spaces, 5 spaces, 7 spaces. Do I keep the Branded Warrior for later? I think I'll keep him for later. It's these assholes. Fuck. Right, I don't have any way of putting... Right. Restart that battle. I forgot. I forgot that the rally, the troop rally is always in front. So I can't just have the branded warrior there. And then these guys, thankfully, don't really matter all that much, because we just lone code this dude. And at this point, I don't think the stack will ever die. Wait, you take 41 damage, so you have 107. They both die. Now they still both die. Yeah, that's fine. I actually think I want to keep them alive. Right. He doesn't get a kill here because the Balmabello steals them. Oh well, proliferate, spawn. Have a sec. Yeah, just toss the shields to it and the imps. A lone coat on the Balmabello. The Balmabello would probably be strong enough to just keep a floor around him by himself. Like, he wouldn't really do all that much. Yeah, just kill one of these guys. Wonderful. I have enough rage to not care about the sub. D10 damage, spawn 2, ability fetch, apply sap 3 to enemy units at the end of combat. I'll take that. This is to the back of the floor, that's unfortunate. Rage 6 and armor 10 is not that relevant that it's worth an ember. Right, to the left. I still need some way of advancing a unit. I'm the one who waits to require a vessel. Gives me 2 followers, which have multi-strike 2. If I can get them rage and region, that would honestly be kinda neat. Well, the region won't do anything, but the rage will. Yeah, give it to the Horned Warrior. The Branded Warrior. Completely forgot they had an event in collaboration with those. With them. Spawn 1 inch floor per 20 cards in your deck. Yes. And more damage per rage. Marasanoki. Still one of my favorite units. Even though I completely understand that it doesn't help kill people. Like, it really does not help kill people. But I love her. Boat. Get me that, and give me that on her, on him actually. And then we propagate. And he deals 102 damage, which should actually just be good enough. Like, you take 15 from him. Yeah, all of them die, except this guy on the very end. Follow, propagate. And then I'm actually already out of space. Right, we will proliferate. And yeah, that's actually kind of just it. I really want that rage room, now I think about it. Even the bottom of Bellow is now hitting for 100. Mushroom, you get the Lumco, and then we proliferate. Everybody gets more. Actually, only 2 people get more rage. But it's the 2 important people. I honestly... The Bello in front would deal a lot of damage because of the spikes. But his main thing is to basically explode his stats, his buffs to other units when he dies. And he's not gonna die, I feel. Yeah, not a single unit is going to die. I just learned that Titan Skin doesn't reduce piercing damage. I thought it might. Let's see, another mushroom. Apply sap 3 to enemy units. Sacrifice 1 fungi, deal 10 damage, and apply decay 10 to enemy units. Huh. Skip. Impressive fire jumper, last stand, no. Get me a merchant of arms, some money, toss the imps, frankly. Iron Tongue, sleep. This unit's damage is set to 30 and cannot be changed. Silence Room would be actually, which boss is it? Sap. That will not matter, I don't think. I had hoped for... Well, I'll take these. I had honestly hoped for... A rage room. You grant spikes to enemy units. I don't like that. However, all of my units should be absolutely just buff enough that it does not matter. Boat. This way he even fucking survives. Incredible. This is on all floors, right? Spawn 1 on each floor for every 20 cards on your deck, yeah. Now, we need rage on both. What is your skill, actually? Chomp. That counts as a kill? That gives a slay trigger? Right, so unfortunately, he is too tanky. And we cannot kill him. We really need that rage, please. That is not that rage. Eat him. Yeah, no, this is a loss. Without the rage on boat, we just do not deal enough damage. What do we have? The Lunar Priestess, but we have Madame Lion's Mane. Incant vulnerability man-eating. Man-eating is sap and decay and mute, I believe. Honestly, kind of really busted. Sap 4, decay 15 and mute 2 to a unit, or we incant. Action apply with decay 1 to enemy units and the unit gains decay. Do I want to incant and spawn and etch and spawn? Do I just want to spawn a bunch of units? The Lunar Priestess does not buff. The Lunar Priestess kind of makes incanting better. Any out of cards? No, unit cards without upgrade cost -1. Yep. Now a Balma Bello would be great. And something to move him forward. And we do have the moon thing, so the incanting actually shouldn't be too difficult. That was stupid. The rot is a bit expensive. But yeah, the moon ritual is basically just get a spawn. This I need to make cheaper. And the moon ritual also means that it's always full moon. Wonderful. Spawn me some more, give him the decay. Spawn me some more. Yeah, when I get the moon ritual, I just have a lot of spawning to do. I feel like I want a lot of draw in this specific one. He already just died, so in that case I'd rather do that. Now there is a Underlegion unit which gives decay on spawn. That would be amazing. Advance Propagate 2. If I find a Balma Bello, great. Otherwise, Bloody Moon for more Ember. To the right, left, right. Moral Mistress, Etch. Rally, apply decay to enemy units. Wait. Yeah, is that the one I meant? The Moral Mistress. Oh yeah, the Moral Mistress is the one I meant, which is Etch. Do I have consume cards yet? Not yet, but I probably will. And I do intend to etch anyway, because that gets me more spawns. Dualism, DK16. Now I need a magic shop. And also I need to set up that floor best case scenario on the bottom. So that the decay actually does stuff. He survives. I think I'll upgrade the... If I can, I'll just upgrade the rots for -2 and consume. That should be relatively good. These bell bearers are annoying as fuck. This is 25. We only deal 50 damage, which ain't great. So this way we deal 70 damage. I feel like this one's not gonna go great. Also, this one's probably gonna be shorter because I already streamed a little bit today. And I'm getting headaches. Need more rot. He has 3 Titan skin, that's why we don't deal any damage, huh? Yeah, more rot. That's a loss though, I believe. No, we don't. Actually survive. Incredible. Get me... Do I want propagate or the spawn? Oh yeah, give me the propagate. Absolutely give me the propagate. I'll take the silver strike. Magic shop. Well, first off, which unit? Rally applies sub 1 to enemy units, or apply region and +1 to friendly units. I don't have anything that relies on enemies attacking me, so I'll take the Enchantrel. Royalty, permanently gain +10. Put that on you. Yeah. Then, get a spell to cost -1 on the Bloody Moon. Holdover on the same. And then I don't have money to get me consume cards. That absolutely fucking blows. Pushes units to the back. We'll have... Oh, she has an upgrade now, right. Thankfully, everything else I have is basically free. What do I say basically free? It is free. It just straight up is free. Kill Archaon. Like the Lunar Priestess will unfortunately just die. I don't think there's all that much we can do about that. No one will deal damage. Actually, we still deal damage. Perfect. That actually works out quite fine. Our attunement is not that great though. And I think that's already a loss because he hits twice, yeah. Yeah, not that great. I need to find myself back into the game. I haven't played it in a while because I kind of focused on Silksong. I need to think about what I want to do. I still feel like the Underlegion is the most busted of the clans. If you add like Valor or Rage for it. But I'll think about that until I stream next. For now, as mentioned, shorter one sometimes has to be. I'm gonna go with bait. But yeah, I hope you have a nice evening. Hope you have a better night than me. I will have. And otherwise, have a nice week. Goodbye.